Charles Darwin's educational journey was anything but conventional. As a child, Darwin wasn't a star student in traditional schooling. He often struggled with formal subjects, but his curiosity about the natural world led him to explore beyond the classroom. His passion for learning grew as he spent time outdoors, studying plants, animals, and the environment around him. Darwin's life shows us that education doesn't always have to follow a rigid, structured path. His learning was hands-on, experiential, and driven by curiosity, which ultimately led him to make groundbreaking discoveries. Darwin believed that curiosity and observation were essential to learning. He once said, "I am not the least afraid of mistakes, provided I learn from them." This mindset highlights how important it is to explore and experiment, even if it leads to failure. For Darwin, learning was about observing, questioning, and constantly seeking new knowledge. His approach to education focused on direct experience and critical observation. He spent years traveling the world, carefully observing species, environments, and ecosystems, which laid the foundation for his evolutionary theories. This hands-on approach to learning is something modern education systems can still benefit from, encouraging students to observe, question, and explore. Darwin also believed that education should not only focus on intellectual growth but also on personal development. He saw education as a tool for understanding the world and oneself. Darwin once wrote, "The most important part of education is learning how to think for yourself." For Darwin, true education wasn't about simply memorizing facts, but developing the ability to think critically and independently. He valued an education that nurtured self-reliance, critical thinking, and the ability to make informed decisions based on evidence. His own method of studying was slow, careful, and methodical. He didn't just accept the information presented to him, he questioned, tested, and constantly sought a deeper understanding of the natural world. Darwin's approach to education reminds us that learning is not just about acquiring facts, it's about developing a mindset that embraces curiosity, self-direction, and critical thinking. In today's world, these values are more important than ever. Darwin's ideas also point to the importance of encouraging young people to engage with the world around them and think independently. He saw education as a lifelong pursuit, something that goes beyond formal schooling and continues throughout life. In his own words, the highest possible stage in moral culture is when we recognize that we ought to control our thoughts. In conclusion, Charles Darwin's perspective on education goes beyond the traditional classroom. His life and work show us that education is a process of discovery, questioning, and growth. By fostering curiosity, critical thinking, and personal development, we can better prepare future generations to understand and shape the world around them. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts on how Darwin's ideas about education can still impact us today in the comments.